So I've recently been doing some research into purchasing a Microtech knife. As you can see, I've bought one, and I have a lot of lessons learned I wanted to share with everyone else about purchasing a high-end knife, specifically a Microtech product, because there are a lot of counterfeit knives out there. Specifically, I learned a lot of things about their label here, the way it's set up. There's an app you can get to validate the knife and register it on the spot. So I'll just go through the unboxing of it here. This is a Combat Troodon, or Troodon, not sure if I'm saying that right. But this is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with a label, and just go quick through that. It talks about knife care, the warranty information, which only applies to the original purchaser. But there's a lifetime sharpening guarantee. You just pay shipping on there. And it talks about, how to operate single action or double action. And there's a warranty portion over here, but if you use their app to authenticate the product, you can also register it in the same product. And it also immediately tells you if this knife has already been registered by another customer. And I mentioned there was some authentication stuff here. And as you can see here, this is a way to see if this is not a genuine first to run label. If the Microtech knife shows up in gray behind it, then it's a copy of it. And I'll throw up some screenshots of the walkthrough they have there, but this is the label here. Let me see if I can get it to focus a little bit better here. But I don't know if you can see it popping out, kind of. I don't know if the camera is getting it, but it's there. But since this is the original, it's not immediately apparent. I'll take a picture of it and I'll run that in right now. And you can see when you take a picture of it, it's very clear, the Microtech knives. Anyway, back to finishing the unboxing. Here's the knife itself. And this is a... Let me get the autofocus going here. This is a Combat Troodon. I'm just butchering that. Anyway, it is a new production for this year, 2015. It has their tri-wing screws, all black hardware. This was a custom order for me. And the 2015 also has the carbide little BB at the end of the glass breaker. So there's that. Opening it, this is a straight edge Tonto, two-tone. It has got the L-Max stainless steel. You can see that located right there. The Tonto edge, that's how they mark that. Flipping her over here. There it is. This is a very thin knife. I'm happy with how thin it is. Well, the blade is thick, but overall, compared to some of my Benchmade automatic knives, the overall width of this knife is pretty small for an automatic knife. So I'm happy about that. That is a good thing for me. Got that very authoritative opening. You have to put some weight behind the action here, but it's got a nice ramping to it. I don't know if I can get that on the camera there. There it is. Really helps for getting that tactile grip on it. Feedback. Let me see if I can get my finger in there, help it focus. But it is a very fun knife just to play with, but it's also good for everyday carry. It fits nicely in the pocket. It's got a nice deep pocket clip, as you can see. There it is. So I've got pretty big hands. A larger man. I'll have a ruler with me, but about 6'2". So it's good for me. I guess if my wife probably wouldn't be able to manipulate this as easily. It does take a little bit of push, and you can push it all the way up there, but that takes a little extra effort at the end to get that out. Something I did want to point out before I wrap up is that Microtech states that it doesn't matter for storage how you store it. You can store it in the open or closed position because the spring is at rest in either position. So I don't have to worry about storing it open to save the springs or the carriage inside. I can store it in either position because this is so well designed. That's the Combat Troodon, and hope this was a little bit educational for you. And when you're at the gun shows or knife stores or wherever you are, now you know to download the app available for Android or Apple, and you can authenticate the knife and see if it's registered to someone else already to see if you can claim that warranty. That was a big thing for me. If I'm going to spend a few $100 on a knife, I want to make sure it's not counterfeit, because I know China's pumping out these things left and right with inferior quality and just garbage. So hopefully someone else is going to learn from this video and benefit from it. Thanks for watching.